Welcome back, everyone. Well, I have a special guest today. Anybody who's seen the movie Wizard of Oz, remember the wizard behind the curtain? Well, this is the wizard behind the computer screen. Joining me today is a friend of mine, Mark Shaw, who's the president and CEO of StoredTech. Welcome, Mark.
Thank you, Justin. Good to be here.
Very nice to have you here. Anybody knows Mark, they describe him as when he sleeps, he jumps in place. Very successful company, StoredTech. Mark, you started the company, you were telling me 5-6 years ago?
Yeah, about 6.5 years ago.
About 6.5 years ago. You're the founder.
I am.
And the company has really grown quite a bit since then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, you started in Glens Falls. I remember this, of course. You started in Glens Falls. Now you're based in Queensbury. Beautiful place in Queensbury, I'll tell you about. You expanded Plattsburgh and Albany.
Correct.
So you've grown quite a bit.
Yes.
In case you want to know what that growth means, Inc. magazine, right, business bastion of information, they rated in the top 1,000, and in our own area here, the second fastest growing company in our region. So that'll tell you what they're like. And I always want to thank you personally for keeping us glued together. Every time something goes wrong with my laptop, I go crazy, and you're like, okay, calm down, you'll be okay. So as part of the growth, part of your business plan, I know with you and Alan, both, giving back to the community, and then why are you doing that?
Well, I think that, at the end of the day, our client base is our community. So giving back to the community is giving back to our clients and our friends and vendors and families and everybody involved in the community. So we couldn't exist without the community. It's
true. StoredTech, by the way, underwrites the Queensbury Town Board meeting. I was telling Mark, I hear about it like every single week. That's the kind of outreach they're doing. But I invited Mark in, put him on camera, first of all.
My favorite.
Your favorite, right? Because you're doing something with the Thunder, and that you've done this for like 4 years running. So tell us about it.
So every year we like to give back in a major way for us, which is StoredTech Hockey Night. So we give about 1,500 tickets out to all the local fans of hockey and invite them up on our dime and our behalf into the Civic Center.
So I was just doing the math pretty quickly. 1,500 tickets, that's quite a substantial contribution. First come, first serve, right? And anybody in the community?
Anybody at all. We do a large email blast out, so if you want to get on the list, let me know. We also do it through social media. Basically inviting anyone who'd like to come, reserve your tickets, first come, first serve, and they're gone.
I know they're already gone, by the way. They'll show you. By the time I got him to agree to actually come on for an interview, the tickets were all gone. Believe it or not, we started this, but there were still tickets available. While I've got you, the Queensbury location, by the way, has this enormous sort of conference room, meeting room area with, I think, the largest screen I've seen outside of, I don't know where, but some 3D screen or something like that. You called it the Collaboration Center, right?
Yes.
Yeah, what is that?
So the Collaboration Center is another way to give back to the community. We were always trying to find, we heard our clients often asking, so who has big conference space that we could use? And we don't like to say no to our clients and to our friends in the community. So we built this Collaboration Center. We offer it free of charge for use for nonprofits and other community-focused organizations.
The Collaboration Center, by the way, is a beautiful big space of, what do they call it? Not Aviation Road, it's Queensbury Avenue. It's Queensbury Avenue. It's the road that the airport is on, Warren County Airport. And when I tell you this screen is big, this screen is big. But it's set up because StoredTech specializes in anything dealing with computers, phones, internet, networking, security. So really, if it's IT, you're involved with it, right?
Absolutely.
Right. And the center, if you're a nonprofit organization and you need to teleconference, if you need to have a meeting, if you need to do any kind of different thing, you should get in touch with StoredTech, because it's another way that you and Alan are giving back to the community, which is really something, Mark, by the way.
Thank you.
It is. So at any rate, Hockey Night, October 29th, the games start at like 7 o'clock, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And you won't be able to get a free ticket. So we're a little behind the curve on this one because they're already sold out. But beware, because next year you're probably going to do the same thing.
We've
right?
also been told that we're going to be able to do it again sometime in January or February.
Oh, great.
So look forward to that if you missed out this time.
Okay, good. Well, Mark, it's great. I'm glad that we got you, convinced you to come on, come on camera. Great to see you as always. Say hi to Alan, and thanks.
Thank you.
Okay. To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.